Well, started. Unfortunately, like today was the perfect opportunity to start Bioshock 2, but unfortunately, I just um, but I did, I did want to just start like on the home screen because like seeing the splash text in Chinese, and I'm like, I actually can read that. It says "Ni hao Zhongguo," which means "Hello China." Which honestly, I'm surprised they allow this game in China. Just because it kinda encourages some creativity. Creativity is kind of dangerous in China. No, they do. Like, unless that was changed recently, but I have watched kids play it in China. In fact, it was oh, they do. Hmm. Is that so? Are you just making that up, or are you dead serious? Smithing template. Hmm. Well, like I said, I was like, I'm surprised that it is actually allowed in China, but I guess that makes sense. It's a special kind of uh, version, you know. Um, actually, that might be useful. Hold on to that. What's this? Piercing bow. Hmm. Right. People's Republic of China. It's like, yeah, right. It's or the Democratic Republic of North Korea. It's like, yeah, sure. That's definitely what it is, right? It's definitely. Oh, I forgot I left off making me a bunch of baked potatoes. Which in reality, this might come as a complete surprise, but I actually don't like baked potatoes very much. What is my... eventually I would like to actually put together a skin, like my own custom skin. Um, hmm. Well, there you go. Oh, that's where it went. Let me see. Projectile projection, actually, that's pretty good, but it's 2 armor toughness. Okay. Alright. Ender pearls. Breeze rods. Okay. You know, it's funny, I'm saying this while I'm near dogs in Minecraft. But growing up, I was always allergic to cats, and I still am. But I think somewhere along the lines, I also became allergic to dogs. Except it's not really so much a respiratory thing, but and also I'm just saying this while I've got like a bit of a runny nose at the moment. Okay. I was thinking of like the Java bugs versus the Bedrock bugs, and like one of the things is like the cursor is completely outside of the computer. That's just so hilarious. I play on Bedrock mostly, but you know, and you know, Bedrock has some pretty cool things going for it, but like, I mean, you know, I like French fries and stuff, and you know, when there's real salty and stuff. McDonald's fries. But yeah, I discovered I could get me some. I could just bake or grow me some potatoes down here. Which reminds me of the movie The Martian. Oh, none of them were ready? Or ripe, you know? Gosh darn it. Oh well. Wah, wah. But anyway, like, reminded of the movie The Martian with Matt Damon, which is basically like the movie Castaway, except it's on steroids. It's like on Mars instead of it's on Mars instead of like an island, you know. And luckily for him, he's the botanist of the crew. He was the one who got left behind. But he's the botanist, and he finds a way to, he finds a way to like fertilize the Martian soil, and then he's like growing potatoes and stuff. So it's just what it kind of reminds me of. Ah, yes, Husky Boys. So, something I didn't really think about until I really started paying attention was how not only are zombie horses now a regular thing that will spawn at times, but on top of that, their zombie camels are now a thing. Because, you know, the husks will ride camels 2 at a time. Oh yeah, Cyberpunk. Yeah, I heard that game is so buggy. Ooh, what's this? Swiftness? Mm-hmm. Very good. So in my Bedrock world on the Switch, I now have me some villagers in my neck of the woods, and all of them were cured by me personally. Well, yeah, he's playing Minecraft on Mars. Yeah, I watched the whole movie, and yeah, there was the part where like the airlock malfunctioned or something, and yeah, all of his plants just like instantly wither, like all of his crops or whatever. Assuming we're talking about the same thing. I think there might be a little extra latency, but... Yes! Antagonize him! Well, just think of it as, you know, it's the whole thing with Minecraft or Metroid, you know? You just lose everything and you gotta start over. Now, granted, I don't like that feeling much either, which is why I often rage quit in Minecraft. On my Switch world, though, I have found a little exploit which is that if I just exit out of the game before it's autosaved, and then go back in, then I will basically just rewind. Yeah, he makes it. Yeah. Yeah, he gets off of Mars. Like, and like... Now, I will say, I think the ending is a little too long. And what I mean by that is there's a bit more, like, there's a lot of, like, I don't know, like, maybe 15 more minutes, like, like, afterwards. Where he's like, you know, he now has, this is like years later, and he's got his own class or something, or he's talking to a bunch of students, and he's like hanging out in this university or whatever. I mean, that'd be fine and good and all if this was like a biography of an actual person. But since it's all fiction, I feel like you just need to just stop the movie just shortly after he actually makes it off of Mars. Yeah, basically, it's the old Omega-13 maneuver. Now with this, I discovered it doesn't work. Because once I exit out of this, it automatically saves, so... Interesting. Oh. Oh. He needs some milk! That is not what I meant to eat, but sure. I like how they're juking between, or behind walls. That's actually, like, it makes them seem a bit more intelligent that way. Still, it's a darn shame you can't ricochet the arrows off of them, like, basically do a whole reflect maneuver. I still haven't seen The Abyss, but I am interested. I think maybe Aiden's series is at least partially inspired by that. As well as 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and Bioshock and stuff, so. Now, I will say, you know, somebody might object and be like, well, Castaway isn't a true story, and it's not based on, or isn't a true story, and it has plenty of movie after he gets off the island. It's like, well, yeah, that's true, but there's still a good lesson to be had, which is like he is reunited with Kelly, but Kelly has married and moved on, but then she still is having difficulty herself, like moving on, but then he makes the right decision and tells her, you know, you have to go home. Like, you know, when they're like, you know, making out and stuff, like, he's like, you have to go home. And, you know, so, but then he's like, you know, he's like, you know, I've lost her all over again, and I'm here, but like, you know, and it's like, I'm here, like, I'm talking to you. It's like, you know, it's just, there's like this message of hope. Like, even when everything seems utterly hopeless, there's like this message of hope, just like keep breathing, keep going, you know, who knows, like, you know, tomorrow the sun will rise and stuff. And then the movie ends, he finds another gal, you know, but who recently divorced her husband because, well, it's the guy you see at the beginning of the movie who's seen cheating on his wife, or so same person, and it was the woman that the package was addressed to, so it's like there's that like symbolism there. But yeah, the point is like Castaway has a lot more movie after he gets off of the island, but there's still a like deep meaning in it. The Martian though, not as much. It's just yeah. And overall, it's like he doesn't really seem that. He's not really as honorable of a character as Tom Hanks's character, I would say overall. I think that's also part of it. Anyway, I really need to blow my nose, so I will be right back. My break screen, I still haven't gone and fixed it, so I'll be right back. All right. Hopefully, I'm not like starting to react because of my newer housemate's cat. Hopefully, that's not why I'm like getting the sniffles. Or maybe I'm just reacting to you. I don't know. Ah, yes. Oh, I just realized I have a trowel key that I can use back at base. Oh, wrong way. No, it's this one. I see. Okay. Getting plenty of wait, the diamond pick or the diamond axe is slightly faster? Interesting. That's almost a full stack of emeralds. I don't know. Arrow of poison. Let's switch that. No, don't eat the raw potato. I don't know the answer to that. But sure, whatever floats your goat. While that's cooking, I'll go conquer some more. Or at least try to. Fight, 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 fight. Ah. Oh, that was funny. You know, I could be wrong, but I think maybe the mobs are more unforgiving towards each other in Java than in Bedrock. Because while, you know, they'll still get antagonized if, like, you know, like a skeleton shoots a zombie. As long as you hit the mob first, then it, like, let's say I hit a zombie and then the zombie gets hit accidentally by the skeleton. Well, the zombie's not going to go after the skeleton because like, you know, he's just gonna go after me the whole time. In this though, I feel fairly certain that I feel fairly certain that while I already dealt the first blow, the skeletons will still go after each other if if one hits the other. It's like the robot factory in Spy vs. Spy a little bit. Now, not entirely sure about that, but we'll see. So, the other elementals win? Because we got fire and air, right? Ooh, is that a swiftness potion? It is, but I'm also out of space. Oh, that's some of that lichen. Alright, breezy boy. To quote Daffy Duck. Think that seems awfully breezy in here. So is that like your breath? Because you're like, sounds like you're going. It's like before, you know, letting me have it. Aww, trying to do a drop strike, you know. Oh well. Or I just cause him to hyperventilate or something. On a very grand scale. Let's see, have I have not, okay. So, oh, shoot. So I would imagine, like, you know, like, so, like, lightsabers, all of the weight is supposed to be in the hilt, right? Which is part of why, like, the fights in the Disney movies and such are, like, not as fluid, is because they just kind of wanted to go the lazy route and just like show like, or because they wanted to go the lazy route and not use like other special effects or something like they did in the prequel trilogy. Instead, they just had the actors use actual like toy lightsaber props basically just so they could get that glow effect on them. But you know, but as a result, the fighting wasn't as fluid because, well, now you got this extra weight in the blade, and the lightsaber isn't supposed to be like that. It's just supposed to be all in the hilt, right? And in the sequel trilogy, or the prequel trilogy, like, there were times they actually had to slow down. Like, they had to edit the fight and slow it down just slightly, just so that they could track the blades. Or either they had to slow it down in post just so they could track the blade some, or it was that they had to tell the actors to slow down just a little bit because they were going so fast. And I think it was that. I think they had to tell the actors, "Hey, slow down just a little bit," because we're kind of our computers are having a little difficulty tracking your blades. So, which, you know, kudos to the training and like extensive practice and stuff that they went through and all that. But all that is to say, I brought that up because like it seems to me that the mace in this game is like kind of the opposite because you have the actual weapon part, which is the heavy core, and then you have the breeze rod, which makes the hilt. And I can't imagine the breeze rod is very heavy at all. It has to be super light, right? Alrighty. Toodaloo. Let's see here. Oof. Just another... Yeah, it's another ominous vault. Oh, amethyst. If I'm lucky, they'll just, yeah, get him. Nice. Doesn't even do that much damage, but he sure, that silverfish sure showed him what for. I like how they're left-handed. Well, okay, the fact of the matter is, actually, this would be a right-handed skeleton. Because he's holding it with his left. And drawing with his right. Shoot. Oh, right, my scaffolding. Okay. Silverfish spawner. Man, scaffolding is such a great addition to Minecraft. Also, I forgot that, I forgot that your shield is visible on your screen the whole time, so, yeah. What's that other thing I just picked up? Honey bottles? Okay. I don't. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. So, I think something I only recently realized about golden apple or golden carrots is that they when you eat them, your health seems to regen pretty quickly. So that seems to be a nice perk of them that I didn't realize. So it would seem anyway. I already grabbed from this one, yeah. Alright. Geronimo! Alright. Well, I should probably go back. I don't have... Or wait, I do have iron on me, actually. So I can make another shield. I just need to drop a few things real quick. Aw, man, I'm like one short. Oh well. Okay. Let's put the poison arrows back. Gosh, that guy is really close. Old Betsy, yeah. Might be a Robin Hood, a cartoon reference. That's what I've assumed it is anyway. Hmm. Oh, it's called a spyglass. Okay. Well, hey. Hi. Okay, the bonus things coming down just seem to be the wind charges. Excuse me. Uh oh. No! Oh man. Oh no. Yay! No! Ooh, why is it? Dang it all. Ah! Might have just lost everything. Permanently. Alright. Let's try a different strat. Go about it this way. Already? Oh my gosh, thank you. Yes. Whoop. Oh, thank you, actually. I guess actually, yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, the wind charge when combined with the wind charge when combined with the mace actually is a great thing, right? This is a combination of... Ooh, ominous key. Nice. Ow. Alright, actually, I just have one piece of beef. Yeah. There you are. Right, I lost my shield already. Okay. Okay. Nuts. Oh well. Still no heavy core. But I did get another smithing template. Which I think is what you need in order to just turn your diamond gear into netherite cheaper, right? Man, losing your shield sucks. I believe that's what you need. Hang on, let me... Wait, you can make a smithing template? Oh, okay. So it's not just any. It's not just any. It's not just any smithing template. It has to be the netherite upgrade one. Ah, I see. Flow armor trim. I got you. Sorry guys, I'm just not really myself at the moment. I'm just kind of just got something on my mind right now. So the heart's not really in it at the moment. So I'm just gonna go ahead and call it here. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, God bless, and I'll see you all next time.